Hey guys, okay, so let's get started. I've already done these two nails here, and I've partially done my middle finger, and the last finger I have left to do is my index finger. I have already painted the base color, which is Sally Hansen's Green with Envy, and I've let that dry. And to get the fading effect, I used two colors on top of that. I used Ivy League by Sally Hansen, and to get the blue part, I used Marine Scene. Okay, so I just have a little piece of a cosmetic sponge, and I'm going to put Green with Envy, or sorry, Ivy League on half of the sponge, and on the other half I'm going to put Marine Scene. Okay, and basically I'm just going to sponge that onto my nail with the blue part being applied near the cuticle. Okay, and just with that you can see there's just a little bit of a gradient. I did go over it a couple of times, so you don't necessarily have to wait for it to dry. You can if you want, but I kind of figure it's such a light coat of nail polish you're putting on, it's not detrimental if you don't wait for it to dry. So okay, so I'm just going to do another layer of that. I know I'm covering up the light, sorry you guys. Okay, and so now we've got that nice fading effect there. And I also know it's a little hard to see, but hopefully you guys can see it. I am going to wait for this to dry before I apply my stamping, and while I wait for dry I'm also going to just clean up my cuticles there. And so to clean up your cuticles I just have a Q-tip or a cotton bud or swab or whatever that's got nail polish remover on it, and I'm just going to rest it around my cuticle area wherever it has the nail polish, and just let it sit there for a second or two before I wipe it away. Just give the nail polish remover a chance to do its job. And then you're not like scrubbing at your nail or anything like that. Okay, so it's pretty easy. I know a lot of you guys have asked me how I do that, but that's basically it. And so I'm just going to give it another couple minutes to dry before I move on to the stamping. Okay, so I'm actually going to just show you the stamping on my middle finger since I've already got the gradient applied. So I'm using one of my Bundle Monster image plates. I'm using Bundle Monster 02, and I'm going to be using this swirly design as well as this sort of sunbursty sunflower design. I'm going to be using two colors. One is a non-Konad color and one is a Konad, like a special polish. The one that's not is China Glaze's Millennium. It's like a metallic-y silver. And the Konad polish I'm going to be using is the yellow one. Okay, so I'm just going to apply the silver to this swirly one here. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the entire image stamped on, but we'll see how it works. And I want this part of the design to be near the corner of the tip of my finger, so just try and place that. Okay, so I didn't get the entire image on again, so I'm not sure if it's the plate or if it's my nail polish, but either way, it's enough that I'm happy with it and I'm not going to try and do it again. And then, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this flower, and I'm going to be using the yellow special Konad polish. Just scrape that off. And I want this to be on the side of my finger. Oh, that's weird. Right around there. I don't necessarily need the entire flower on my finger because it isn't on all the other ones. You can put the entire flower there if you want, but it's not necessarily something that I was trying for, so. And to clean up, again, just a Q-tip that's been soaked in nail polish remover. Just let it sit there for a second before you wipe it away. And there you go. Got the finished design. and I'll just finish up that last nail, and that's the finished design. Just don't forget to put on a top coat. I will be using, as usual, my Sèche Vite. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Bundle Monster nail stamping tutorial. And thanks so much for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!